Hello, my name's Terry Dortch. I'm with Automotive Risk Management Partners. I'm here today to talk to you about fake news. Yep, fake news. A lot of you have been fed fake news by the compliance companies out there in the auto industry. Okay? A lot of these companies are professing to provide you with security. They're professing to be the company to solve your compliance needs. Really, what they're doing is they're giving you pieces and parts of an overly large puzzle. And what I say about that is that, you've got one company out here that's probably going to try to provide you, or they'll tell you they're providing you with your cybersecurity. And that cybersecurity in your mind or in theirs is being fed to you and said, as long as you have a pen test and a vulnerability scan, you're good to go. Well, you know what? There's a whole lot more to cybersecurity than that. Other companies are going to be talking to you, and they're going to tell you that it's okay to do an audit of your dealership once a year. It can't be. With the fluid nature of our business and the way that people move and go and the transient behaviors that occur, there's no way in the world that auditing once a year is going to be able to solve your compliance needs. What a lot of these companies are doing is they're coming out and they're professing to provide you with a solution where you feel protected. And in reality, they're not. They're not protecting you. They're giving you little bits and pieces of an overall puzzle. And what they're doing is they're providing you with half of the solution, or even less of the solution that's needed in order to solve your compliance needs. And what's worse is all of these companies, all of them, have some sort of a hold harmless in their contract that basically says, you know what? If something happens, we're not responsible. The bottom line here is that you need a compliance company that's going to stand behind you. You need a compliance company that's there to protect the dealer and then isn't afraid to walk away or to be able to provide their dealers with sufficient protection. So at Automotive Risk Management Partners, we don't have a hold harmless. As a matter of fact, we take it a step further. We carry an E&O policy that our dealers can be named as additional insured on, which protects them. Why is that important? For a lot of reasons. A lot of legal minds out there would say, well, we don't really need that because we could just sue you as the compliance company if there was any kind of infraction or any kind of action brought against the dealership. Well, if you're named as additional or as a named insured on our policy, you don't have to go through that because you're already going to be protected. So that eliminates that step or that legal maneuvering that has to occur. In addition to that, we take it even another step further, and we're going to pay the deductible for you for that insurance policy if it ever gets to that point. The bottom line here is you need a compliance company that's willing to stand up and say, you know what? Our program and our solutions are correct. They're fluid. They're enough to be able to protect our dealers. And if they don't, we're going to tell you that we're going to stand behind them. That's the compliance company that you need. Be careful about listening to all the various nuances or the latest, greatest new keyword, buzzword that they throw out there. Everybody talks cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a pretty in-depth animal. It's not something you can solve by running a pen test and some vulnerability scans. Does the FTC's, safeguards rule require that? Absolutely. But it also goes a step further and states that you have to take precautions and measures to protect that data. So the bottom line here is what I'm trying to tell you is make sure that when you're talking to your compliance company, that they're actually providing you a service that's worthwhile. Why would you pay $800 a month for something that gives half the solution? Trust me. Give us a call. We'll solve your problems and we'll do it for less money. So the bottom line here is if you really want a good compliance company, someone that's going to have your back, and someone that's going to do more than a single audit every year, then you need to give us a call. Numbers on the screen, websites here. Thanks. Take care.